Okay, this is the final video clip for the inspection as we're at the interior. The areas have all been, looks like all been blanket painted and things like that to cover up blemishes. That's pretty typical when you get into these type of properties that are vacant and they're just trying to cover up everything just to, you know, have you come into a cleaner environment. But basically in the guest room here, you got a noisy fan. Okay, that's going to make that sound every time you turn it on. You probably plan on replacing fixtures anyway, but I didn't want you to think that we didn't catch that. There are areas in this bedroom here where you can see the drywall has been cut. I don't know what they were planning to do. Maybe install something, a speaker or a camera. I don't really know the answer. But there's a couple areas in there with cosmetic items that you'll see. I don't really log too many cosmetics. This is the guest bathroom. I consider some of these things functional items and some cosmetic items. Like these are maintenance items, like caulking along the backsplash, the vinyl coming up here at the tub, towel bar that's hanging against the wall here that's loose. Items like that. Now this is a pretty typical area. There's nothing really major in the way of defects here. This is the guest room. Living room, dining room, family room combination throughout the interior of the house looks decent. As you head towards the hallway, in the hall bathroom here, I've got a slow sink drain, a loose toilet, and a flush assembly that needs to be changed. Loose toilet that needs to be either replaced or reset. Slow drain at the tub. This is probably a maintenance item, but it's an item I want you to know about because if someone comes in and is using the restroom here in the hall bathroom, they're going to experience drainage problem at the sink. Loose toilet, like I said, and flushing the toilet problem. Ceiling fans in the bedroom seem a little slow to me, but they work. I have some blemishes here on the ceiling. Again, I'm not sure what they were trying to accomplish or some of the things. Here's another one at the wall that they were trying to do. So as I go through the house, I'm noticing these things. I'm expecting you to be expecting this. Usually when you look at a property like this, these cosmetic items are things that you do see often enough. All right, just so you know. And outside, we did have some areas where we had concerns about the grade and things like that. We had that on an earlier video. But as you look around, you could see the areas that we have access to and looking at. They don't look bad. I mean, they do need some TLC, but the house overall seems to be in decent condition. Still don't have explanations on some of these things, like for example, at the living room ceiling here, you can see something happened at this wall. I don't know what it was. Maybe someone was up there, maybe cable guy. There's a satellite dish installed on the roof, so maybe that was when they were installing the equipment for cable. I don't really know the answer. This is in the master bedroom. You can see, again, these are cosmetic. I was up above this area, and in the attic there didn't seem to be any real concerns there. In the master bathroom we ran everything, and again, the same situation that we have everywhere else really. Is maintenance related items. Grout, for example, at the tiles. If you look at that, you can see you've got the same thing at the shower basin at the bottom. All right, and then along the backsplash here, same thing as the other two bathrooms. Overall, same thing here at the, see the tub where the lip meets the tile. Things like that, we're going to just make a recommendation that they get service so that, you know, before you use it, they don't allow for any water to penetrate. Carpet stained over here as you enter the master bedroom. Okay, I have no explanation as to what caused the stain, but it's not a wet area, and I know that because we put a moisture meter to it. This is a meter here. Okay, this tells us if something is wet or dry, and you can see as you run that meter over the stain, it's dry. Had it have been wet, it would go off like this, like my shorts here. Okay, now in the kitchen we did have a couple issues, and then I'll wrap up the video for you. In the kitchen, I can't get the range to go on. I don't think this appliance probably is one you're going to keep, but just in case you were thinking about it, the door doesn't seem to close all the way. I mean, it appears to close when you close it, but when you go to use the oven, it says door. So that little indicator light is telling me it won't let us use the oven. Something's probably wrong with that sensor. The handle here is loose, and the microwave is missing a face. The microwave does work, but it's not in usable condition. Now what I think happened here is I believe that there was a fire here at the range. I know that this sounds odd, but I can see the staining. If you look underneath there, you can see the black staining there. Okay, and then what really clues you in is when you look at the the lens, or the globe, I don't know what you call it, I guess the lens for the kitchen light, look at how it worked. It's black. It looks like it was exposed to heat. So it's possible that whatever caused the discoloration here and under the cabinet could have caused that at the lens. And you can see, look at the vent. You see the vent there? I mean, the only explanation I could think of was a small fire. So I don't know if the bank is going to know about it or not, but I would definitely inquire as to what caused it. As far as the overall condition, it doesn't seem to have really caused any integrity problems other than the light fixture, microwave, and the fact that the range isn't working. All right, smoke detectors were checked and they worked just fine. So the last item on the list was the pool. We have a pool light that's not working, which we talked about earlier, and the pool heater, although the pool heater comes on, the pool heater is not heating the water. I've got the pool heater on now, and as we come down here and feel one of the jets, that water that I'm feeling is not warm. All right, and that's been on. I've had that pool heater on for probably close to, I guess, about 2 hours now since I've been here. So we'll just kill that now. They did have the breaker off for the pool light and for the heater, so we'll shut those off. All right, so that's going to do it for your video. I know it's a lot of information to absorb. Overall, I'm going to say this is probably, as far as the exterior roof and all that's concerned, everything's manageable here. So you got a property that's manageable. It does require a little bit of TLC. All right, so hopefully this video is helpful, and I appreciate the business. Thank you very much for hiring us. Good luck.